If you could go back to the Melissa Ifill when you got your degree
Hmm.
and give that Melissa Ifill advice on how to grow your business or survive your business, or
Mm.
what would be some advice if you could pop in on your old self and give them?
Ooh. So I would go back to the version of me that started the business,
Okay.
and I would tell her it's going to be so much more than you ever thought. So plan for it to be bigger.
Mm.
Plan for it to be bigger. And I have this conversation with people when I'm supporting people who are starting their practices
Mhm.
or just wellness practitioners in
Mhm.
general. I tell them to plan for it to be bigger. And here's what I mean by that. A lot of times we're like, oh, I'm just gonna see this client, or
Mhm.
oh, I'm just gonna work for this third party company and
Mhm.
get a couple hours or do this thing. And we're not thinking about our intellectual property.
Mhm.
We're not thinking about how we're building in our self-care to the
Mhm.
schedule, right? We're not thinking about who we actually want to work with, what brings us joy, the
Mhm.
kinds of lives that we want to live. We're playing ourselves small and actually not being honest about the fullness of what we want because we
Mhm.
don't think that it's possible.
Mhm.
And what we wind up doing oftentimes I see is constructing a business that mimics the very systems that have created and caused us harm.
Mhm.
And then if you decide, oh, okay, well, I want to stay here, then a lot of times you have to dismantle and undo and redo everything that you've built to make it sustainable and even joyful for you.
Mhm.
So let's start from a place of joy. What do you enjoy doing?
Mhm.
Right? What feels good to you? What do you get excited about? And let's build and create that with
Mhm.
a good foundation, taking our time, seeing what works, restructuring, moving forward, consistently moving forward, but building a good foundation for it so that you don't have to go back and dismantle to
Mhm.
be able to recreate something that's more in alignment.